All right, all right. Testing, testing. Test, test, test. What's good, Naruto? Happy Friday to you as well. That's pretty much done. Excuse me. So yeah, I just got to the charts, guys. I have not really looked at what has transpired today. We do have an update today, so that's pretty nice. Especially when you're long. When you're longing stocks and it goes up. That's what you want. That's what I like. You know what else I like? I'll tell you. Let me turn down the music real quick though. Just a little bit too loud. Damn, I got 177,000 views, only 900 subs. Anyway. What else I like? Books. I got 2 new ones today. I got about 6 or 7 more coming into the mail today. And according to the what is it, that number, the number, tracking number, there you go. It said it'll be here today by 5 o'clock, so in the next 4 hours. I was hoping it would get here before our stream today so I could show you guys what I got. That might have to wait until Monday. But I did go to the bookstore today. I went to the liquor store as well. So if you have not seen that post, I posted to Twitter and Instagram, my Instagram story. Believe it or not, I actually picked up a second copy. Let me make sure I got you on camera. I actually picked up a hard copy of the Maxwell Daily Reader. Okay, now let me tell you why. Number one, I have the paper copy and it's not bad. A hard copy just survives longer. That's why I usually try and get hard copies more so than paper, but a lot of the times the hard copy will cost more. So if I'm trying to be cheap, which I usually am, buy low, sell high, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing things? How you do everything? So when I went to the bookstore today, I saw that they had a crisp, clean version of the Maxwell Daily Reader, and it came with one of these ribbons that keep your place. I think that's what you call it, right? So it has the ribbon on it, so I don't have to use one of my bookmarks, so I can free up the bookmark, right? So that's blessed. And on top of that, I looked at the price, okay? I took the sticker off already. $3.50. $3.50. Okay? $3.50. Blessed. Okay? I don't know why I kept the receipt. That is not the receipt I was looking for. All right, anyway, and then the other one, this was like $8, but it's fine. Massimo Pigliucci. How to be a Stoic. How to be a Stoic. Massimo Pigliucci. So he's got to be related to Leonardo Fibonacci to some degree. Not that everyone Italian is, you know, related to fucking Fibonacci, but you know, it's a cool name. So I picked up that one too. So these are the physical ones I got. not the ones coming in the mail. So again, I got more shit, more of them coming in the mail. Now, as far as the liquor store goes, the fun part of today, 9-year, okay, Kings Creek, 9-year Tennessee whiskey. Ooh, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks in the light too. That caramel, light caramel brown. 90 proof, 45%, aged in 9 years. Now to pair with that, a Brazilian cigar. Okay. I'm not even gonna try and read that, but it's CAO Brasilia. So I'm pretty sure it's Brazilian. So Brazilian cigar, 9-year whiskey, and books, man. So sounds like a perfect Friday afternoon. We smacked the markets this week, and we get to end it with a nice whiskey and cigar. I mean, dude, could you really want anything else? Could you really want anything else? You guys, if you had a good week, drop a like on the video. If you guys had a good week, even if you didn't, even if you learned something, let me know by dropping a like on the video. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. What's good, Trillionaire? What's good, Willow? Skateboarding on this trail headed to Annapolis. So just listening in today, my SPX longs have stops and profits and we clocked out. Oh, yeah. Well, I think you said you were long on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember. But hey, either way, it's blessed. Blessed. Took a little dab before I rolled out. There you go. I had responsibilities to do today, so I did not partake in that, but I probably will partake in some extracurricular activities later on. That I am not going to show on YouTube. And I think we all know why. Texas is not a, you know, they don't have the same, we don't have the same laws as New York and California and Colorado, you know, so we'll get there one day, but we're not there yet. So the extracurricular activities will partake later this evening. But I'm liking that we're higher today. I am liking that. I like that weekly close. I mean, yesterday was doo-doo. The last couple of days were doo-doo. But look at that beautiful sweep yesterday on the S&P. I mean, just crispy, dude. I mean, that's awesome. And you do have an old imbalance here as well. So, you know, when we talk about Dow, so that down candle from the 26th, that was completely disrespected on Wednesday. So we'll take that off of there. And the Dow, March 31st. So is that the same? 31st? Kinda, for the S&P. Similar in terms of imbalance. So March 31st, that candle there. We traded into that yesterday. And now today's a nice update. So personally, I with this here, with where we are now, I'm a lot more confident of 34,400 and above. Which again is also going to make the case for JP Morgan. And hopefully that goes up because I longed that yesterday on an options play. So we need that. We need the high percentages. We need the big blessed percentages. Thanks, Kogi. Missed my longs on 30 by 6 points. USD CAD was rustling jimmies for me this week. No, I think you and Iffy smacked USD CAD. So, you know, I didn't partake in USD CAD. I would rather stub my toe on a fucking rusty knife before I trade USD CAD personally. Let me see. Nafis Sharif says today pound betrayed and runs down and then long started. I haven't looked at British pound today. Is it up? Is it up? Oh, it is up a little bit. Oh shit, it is up a lot actually. Damn. Now I feel like a fucking goober because we had longs down in here, man. We had longs down in here. And I got out, I think my final was in the 50s. So I got out like in here. And now I feel like a goober missing out on the second half of the move. Damn it. I'm just kidding. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it is, but you know, we got to be abundant. We can't be, you know, scarcity. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But catching the low of the fucking week for British pound, it always feels nice, you know? It always feels nice to do that. Even if I don't catch the whole move, you know, even if you goober out early, hey man, it do be like that. But let me walk you through why. Because, you know, it's Friday. We've already had a bunch of news this week. There's nothing to do. So I'll just recap a little bit and then we'll get off of here and go enjoy our weekend. Because trust me, this bottle's being opened today. Today. About to move on NASDAQ. Would have never did it without the value you give on a daily. I appreciate that, Trillionaire. I appreciate that. But it was your trade. You pressed buttons and you did the analysis. So it's all on you. Your trade is your trade, man. So congrats. But let me break something down for you real quick. I usually don't talk about this a lot, but we can talk about it today. I feel like you guys want something a little bit fresh. So it's hard to annotate without an indicator that does it. Let me see if we can find one. Can we get a day of week indicator? All right, that looks horrible. I can't even fucking see that. So give me just a second here, ladies and gents. Okay, now my chart looks like a fucking crayon box. Is this accurate? All right, that's fine. So we look like we're in kindergarten right now, but what are you going to do? All right, so Friday of last week. There's Sunday, April 30th. Okay. So that is the opening of the month, essentially. I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll mark April's close. Okay. Then we'll go back. All right. So, excuse me. I do that a lot. Only when I'm on stream. When I'm by myself, I don't fucking cough at all. But then when I'm in front of people, my body is like, nah, we're going to embarrass you. Make you look like a goober. All right. So Sunday, Monday. So watch this. Let me just put these labels up here real quick. And guys, I'm sure there's an indicator that does this a lot faster. But, you know, I've been doing this for a very long time. And I've always done it manual. So it is what it is. But when you look at it from a weekly perspective, okay? Now, I don't usually trade this way or look at it in this type of manner, but in a bullish market, okay, Monday is allowed to be down, okay? And even Tuesday. But if you'll notice this week, what was our low of the week? Our low of the week was Tuesday. And our high of the week is obviously Friday today. Okay? So when we talk about the middle of the week, okay? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right? That's like prime trading days for me personally. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So look what we were able to frame from Tuesday. All right, so what actually transpired down in here? Now, this is probably the ugliest run on liquidity I've seen this year, but, you know, I'm not going to argue with it. I want to, but I'm not going to. Okay. So Tuesday ends up running the low of the 27th, so we scooped that. Okay. The breakup structure you really don't get until Wednesday on a 1 hour. And then what I teach you guys, the mitigation, is here. Okay. So I think Wednesday had a better opportunity, even though Tuesday was a low of the week in terms of speed. Wednesday would have been a lot better. But we'll talk about it. On Tuesday, then another buy entry on Wednesday. But today you lost 2%. Lesson learned, never try to catch a falling knife. Well, what was the falling knife that you're talking about? Why is it not a double low? Because this Tuesday ran that low from Thursday. It doesn't look like it, but it did. Okay. And traded actually more into this imbalance as well on a 1 hour. So there's a little bit of confluence there. Did I buy that low? No. And that was coming off of news as well. But price responds very aggressively there. So any retracement to me can be seen as a long opportunity. Also, these equal highs here. That was the main focus. It was one of my guys mentioned British pound, so I went to look at it. The first thing I saw was equal highs. Then I mentioned it. Then the next day it fucking smacked. You know what I mean? And it's always fun. But I'm not going to long something until liquidity has been taken. Okay? You can either buy the new liquidity, right? That's fine. Or what I usually do now is wait for the evidence and then get in on a retracement. So I'm not one of those guys who tries to buy the low of the week anymore. I used to do that a lot, but I like the lower drawdown entries versus trying to like pick stuff like this. It can be done. I've done it a lot, but that's just not what I want to do anymore. I like the retracements. Like I used to hate this. Okay. I used to despise getting in late because I'm like, well, damn, I should have got in down there. But now it's like I've reversed that whole idea. I've changed to where I'd rather get in late because it's technically it's not actually late and it provides like almost no drawdown. Right? This is a 1 hour chart. And this mitigation, it spent less than 3 candles in there. So less than 3 hours. I mean, that's a Godfather movie right here. You could have taken an entry, watched The Godfather, and fucking came back and you would have been in profit. You know what I mean? So you could have learned something. Like in Godfather 3. You know what he said when he was in the airplane? Michael Corleone? He said, I think friends and business is like oil and water. They don't mix, or some shit like that. You know? So you could have got wisdom, and by the time that movie was over, you already been in profit. And it never came back there. Wednesday was an up day. Thursday was slightly higher, and then today was higher. So that's cool. I wouldn't have held until today. I even said this on the stream, Wednesday's high above last week's high, that would have been my final. And I wouldn't have worried about Thursday or today. But, you know, if you're one of those traders, and I've been putting a lot of people onto this last few years, you know, I used to be an all or nothing trader, full position on, full position off. But I can tell that bothers people. And I know it does because it used to bother me too. Well, I should have held. Well, I should have got out. Well, I should have did this. Or I should have did that. And I'm telling you that one of the best things you can do, in my opinion, to negate that is partialing out. Partialing at a new high, partialing at a new high, and holding a little bit for the entire range. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the best of, well, we held on all week. Or if the reverse scenario is true, it runs the equal highs and then trades lower. Okay, well, at least we took partials and then broke even. So that would have been a win-win either way. Versus, oh, we went in full position, we had a TP1, but we held the full position, then it came back to our stop and broke even the next day. And now you feel like a fucking goober because you wasted time now. And then now you have emotional damage, LOL. And it's very frustrating for traders to push through that. But I'm trying to give you a remedy here. Taking partials, man. Taking partials is a nice thing. But anyway, back to the original point of what I wanted to get to today. Study this phenomenon. Okay? Because this is the same phenomenon I look for on an intraday basis, but just spread out over the week. Okay? So what is that phenomenon? Well, Sunday's open, right? So April's close is also the weekly close and the monthly close. Okay? So that's the monthly and the weekly close. So what does this week do? We open, we trade down, manipulate, accumulate, distribute. So if we had like a candle, I don't really do this anymore, but I taught this in the sniper course a long time ago. The open in the current close, I mean the current close is going to be like up here somewhere. But like if we were to essentially draw like a weekly candle, it would look like that. Because the high is like up here. And this would actually be a green candle. I can't find a good color. Right? So this essentially is the week's candle, right? Open, low, high, close. And so you see that phenomenon here. Open, low, high, close. Now, again, I don't know where we're going to close at, but like if price closed right here, this is essentially what the week would look like, right? So when you trade higher time frames, and if you're bullish on the weekly, now I wasn't bullish on the weekly for British pound. All I saw was the equal highs, and that was enough for me to be convinced long, okay, after taking liquidity. But if for whatever reason that I believe that the dollar would continue lower and that currencies would trade higher, then this is the phenomenon that I would look for. Tuesday, possible low of the week, or maybe even Wednesday, low of the week, you know, something to that effect. So certain days of the week are better than others, in my opinion. So if I had to like cut off a day, Friday would be the first one. Okay. I hardly ever trade Fridays. If I had to cut off another day, it would be Tuesday. I mean, Monday, excuse me. I would cut off Friday and I would cut off Monday. So if I could only limit myself to 3 trading days a week, it would be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, period. So, you know, if I had to have a job, I would find a warehouse, and Walmart does this. I would find a warehouse like the Walmart distribution center where you can actually work 40 hours a week, Friday through, I think Friday through Monday. So your weekend is fucking gone. Not that you really want to go to the club anyway, but you would work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but then you would have off on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You know what I mean? So why is that good? Because if you work 40 hours a week, you get benefits and you have a full-time job, so you get income, and then you get the 3 best trading days every week. Dude, that is not bad. And I promise you, that's exactly what I would do if I had to start over. I wouldn't have went to the Navy. I would have said, I would have right out of high school, literally right out of high school, I'd have been like, bitch, we're going to the Walmart distribution center. We're getting some decent jobs. And then we're you know, day trade Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday every week. You know what I mean? And like, that would be my schedule. So if you're ever looking for a trader's schedule for a full-time job and a trade, you could do something like that. But again, nobody wants to sacrifice Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But, you know, we're not like most people, bro. We're not like most people. We don't want to do what most people do. So hopefully that maybe gives you some insight. But either way, Tuesday low of the week, very, very, very nice for British pound. There was also a screenshot I took on the euro. Ooh, the euro came all the way back. Yikes. But the euro still had really clean opportunity back in here. So when we were looking to long British pound, the euro still had a clean setup as well. You had an imbalance way down here. Okay. Very clean, very crispy, respected during New York, London, New York overlap. Sent us higher, came down, mitigation here. And that sent the euro drastically higher for the rest of not the week, but it did that until Wednesday, Thursday. And then Thursday's New York clapped. We had news yesterday, though. FOMC. No. We had something else on Thursday. I don't remember, dude. There was so much fucking news this week. I don't even remember what day was what. But news sent euro a lot lower. Now, why would you expect that? Why would you expect that? Well, John, I don't get it. Why would British pound trade higher but the euro trade lower? Because young grasshopper, we were bearish on euro GBP in here. That was Wednesday. Wednesday, we were bearish on euro GBP. So if euro GBP does go lower, that means British pound is stronger than euro. Oh, I get it now. Right. Right. So, you know, using cross pairs, referencing majors, that's how you do that shit. And on the live session, we screenshotted that. On Wednesday at 1 o'clock, when we were watching the news, I told you guys screenshot this right here on a 1 hour chart with these equal lows. So did I expect us to trade all the way down here? No, heavens no. But given the bearish bias, that would mean British pound would outperform euro to the upside, in which it does. So if you're confused, you know, if you're trying to long euro and British pound is the one trading higher, okay, that's where you goofed up. But that's okay. Learn from it. You know, I don't just tell you shit to just tell it to you. I mean, I'm trying to teach you things. Okay, I trade indices, but I'm over here telling you about cross pairs. Why? Why do you think that is? Because price is price, bro. Price is price. Either way. Oh shit, we're still trading higher today. Dude, I hope we climb all day. I hope we continue to climb all day. Anyone who's been trying to short this market, get their face ripped off. Please, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't even want to check my account right now. I don't even want to check. Wells Fargo up 3.5%. JP Morgan up 2%. Let's go. Let's go. Where's the Dow at? Dow Jones up 1.6%. Not the greatest, you know, not the greatest, but hey, up is up, man. Up is up. Look at that fresh up candle today. Boom. Let us see that continue, please. Please. What else? Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Dow Jones. I think that was it. I think so. I don't think I was looking at anything else. What's Apple doing? Oh, they had earnings. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They're almost at all-time highs again, I think. Warren Buffett's probably killing it the last couple months. Did you change your Friday time? No. I was running late today. I tried to post to the community tab so you guys would see it. So I was running errands, stopped by the liquor store. Talked about that earlier too. I got a 9-year bottle of whiskey and a Brazilian cigar. Then I went to the bookstore, got gas and everything. So it took longer than I expected. So I tried to warn you guys and say that I'd be an hour late today. But that's usually not going to happen on Fridays. So, you know, apologies. I'm not perfect, right? If you read Wednesday's email, it's about owning your mistakes. So I'm not perfect. Wednesday on EU, the entry was more clear for buys, and that was awesome. Okay, gotcha. Lots of people have been selling and holding. Well, if you short bullish markets, then you're a goober. You're a straight goober. You want to hold shorts through a sweep on liquidity? That's gooberism 101. You want to short the Dow after it fills in a daily imbalance? That's goober activities. The NASDAQ didn't even trade below a recent low. It was unable to do that. If anything, the NASDAQ looks stronger than the other indices. So, hey, you let other people short bullish markets. Now, to be fair, I think everyone's been trying to short gold. I think gold is down today. So, they are correct today, but not the last 2 days. And silver, I think we went up and we smacked 26 again. We kind of gave that back a little bit. But it's fine. We do have some lows on a daily here, though. So we may end up coming back for that. Back on the 24s. That's okay. It's not that big of a deal when you fucking buy down here. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about it. Buying in there. It's allowed to come back. It's allowed to come back. You know, everybody's now on the metals train. Well, where was everybody when we were looking down here for longs? Where was everybody else then? Would you ever take a trade on Friday afternoon if the setup was there? Oh, yeah. I've traded Fridays before. Friday's typically my worst day. Would I do anything today? Absolutely not. I think this thing is going to continue higher. But I'm not going to buy it. We've rallied over 50 points on the upside, and I'm supposed to long that? No, thank you. I'd rather wait till next week. But Fridays, it depends on where we're at on the daily. So if we've been down all week and then Friday runs into something higher time frame, then I'll look for a like short covering idea. Like I'll look for Friday to be a potentially up day, or at least the second half of Friday, like the afternoon session, to be up. But you know, we don't get that today. So most Fridays I don't trade. When I do, I'm usually not as accurate as I usually am on like Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So you just got to know yourself. That's all. You just got to look at your results and go, this is where I'm a rock star. This is where I am Ass McGee. And wherever you're Ass McGee, you got to not do that as much. You know what I mean? So what's the dollar doing? I mean, not really too much. It swept those highs. And then on the way lower, that's what also qualified British pound for longs. Okay. So yeah, if you trade like euro and British pound, you have 4 things to look at. Okay. Otherwise, your analysis to me is incomplete. It's incomplete. If you're going to trade the euro or British pound, euro, British pound, dollar index, and then euro GBP cross pair. Okay, so you have 4 charts to do analysis on. And that's not even including like interest rate differentials or anything like that. That's like strictly technical analysis. So, you know, I'm just saying. You want to learn how to trade high probability setups, right? Why do you think? And again, I'm not trying to be like egotistical or brag or anything, but if you watch the session at 1 o'clock on Wednesday, as soon as we traded into that, I told you, take a screenshot here. I literally told you to take a screenshot. Now, we spent a lot of fucking time there, and I'd be irritated, but it still panned out. Price never traded above that imbalance, not even close. It didn't even go, in that imbalance is 88.07. It went as high as 88.14. So it maybe went 10 pips. It may have went 10 pips against what we were looking for, or 5 or 6 pips, and it dumps 90 for the rest of the week. You want to learn how to fucking do that? Because there are not too many people out here telling you like, oh yeah, look at this or look at that. I watch other streamers, not all the time, because some of them, they're goofballs, but some of them who get a lot of viewers, 500,000 viewers or more, they're not doing that. They're not like saying, oh yeah, I'm going to short this and aim for that. Like, they're not doing that. You know what I mean? But I'm out here giving you setups. I'm giving you what to look for, when to look for it, bro. And I don't have all that many viewers. I got like 17 viewers right now, bro. That's it. So hopefully you understand that, followers don't equate to skill set. Because I mean, they got, dude, that one chick, she's got like 1 million followers on YouTube, and then she's like dancing on a stripper pole. Like, you provide zero value. There is zero value in it. Teaching people how to trade and you're like spinning on a stripper pole. What the fuck is that? This, I think, like calling moves in advance, that is what I think people want. Whether you took advantage of it or not. Either way, you saw like I didn't talk about British pound publicly, only to my team, but I'm not going to call it every trade that I see to you guys. Not all of them. But I gave you Euro GBP, and I gave you the S&P and the Dow during FOMC. You know what I mean? I gave you 3 setups this week. All 3 of them fucking panned out. You know what I mean? Not that I was telling you to live trade it. I didn't say to do that. But I'm just saying, for learning purposes, there are people out here, not very many, but there are some people out here who are hitting every week on a consistent basis. And then there are other people who just, to me, they don't provide value, dude. They really don't. Like I watch them like 30, 45 minutes and I try to see like, you know, what they're doing or what they're trying to look for. And they don't do anything really. And I'm just like, how do you people watch this shit? How do you watch this shit? They're not entering in front of you or anything like that. So I don't know what to do, man. You know? I'm trying to grow this fucking channel. And apparently calling trades in advance isn't working as well as I thought it would. So shit. If you guys have suggestions, hit me. Hit me with it. You know? And that's it, man. That's all that I have for you. So there's an hour and 20 minutes left in a day. I'm wondering if we end up getting these highs. 13367. You know what? I'm a gamer, so we'll go with 1337. You guys good with that? We'll get elite. Let's see if we can get elite for the fucking NASDAQ. Look at that. Let's see. We'll put an alert there. So we'll take this one off. And we'll have an alert elite. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today. We talked about it a little bit, but you know, Friday's usually the day we're going to cut it short. Friday's not usually the day to be trading. It's more of like recaps of what happened during the week and stuff like that. So, you know, I won't hold you too long. Christian wants me to get this stripper pole. Jesus. Crazy because you actually do provide value unlike other people. Yeah, appreciate that. What's good, Vadu? We're actually like hopping off now, but I appreciate you showing up. Appreciate the comment, Amanda. Thank you, thank you. Actually, one of the friends I'm about to go see, her name is Amanda. So we might play soccer or something. I mean, it is 88 outside. It's hot as fuck outside. Really humid, but we'll probably play soccer and kick it. So I'll cut it here. Y'all be blessed. Have an amazing weekend. Make sure you journal, print off your charts, print your markups. If you are a member currently, I see a lot of people in the chat today are not members yet. We got to fix that ASAP. But for the members, I just dropped our first membership only video yesterday, which was a clipped version of what we did on Wednesday. So if you weren't there, or if you want to watch it again, live analysis, right? Looking at setups as they're happening, right? Looking at targets before they hit. It's all in the video. So if you want to watch that and study that, you can. That's what I would do if the roles were reversed. I would watch that. So have an amazing weekend. Set that alert at 1337 and let's have some fun. Thanks, guys. I will see you on Monday, same time at our regular scheduled 1 p.m. Eastern. All right. Be blessed.